having prosecuted many violent cases throughout my career in the state's attorney's office, I must say that this crime it's a whole new dimension that shows us what lengths people would go through for financial gain, and the disrespect for all of the people who are buried in this cemetery.
Welcome back to Garrard McClendon Live as a human tragedy unfolds. Burr Oak Cemetery is under the microscope as 200 to 300 bodies have been found dismembered and dumped in a weeded area behind the cemetery. In this scheme, plots were resold behind the backs of hundreds of families. 630-575-TALK. That is the number that you can get to speak with Garrard McClendon as well as Monica Vernette Gray. I'm going to read some Facebook comments before we go to phone calls. Toya says, sad is an understatement. That is horrible. The things people will do for a buck. Ashley Dortch says, my grandmother and auntie are buried there. Monica Sherry Burnett says, it's horrible. I can't believe they did that. Is anything sacred? Those people can't even rest. You know, Monica, let me go back to phones. No, Monica, let me ask you this question. Okay. When it comes to bereavement, what is the first step? This is before even the funeral takes place. What do you do to comfort individuals and families?
Okay, that's a fair question. Many families are in various stages of grief. So, you know, basically I'm going to suggest being a good listener, giving them an opportunity to communicate and say what they need to say about maybe what's going on at that particular time, or maybe they want to share what they went through caring for maybe a sick loved one, or whatever the situation is. Just being a good listener and being there for support. Yeah, and Monica, it's obvious that these four people are the opposite of you. They're the antithesis. I mean, we have... I appreciate you saying that. Well, absolutely. We have Carolyn Towns, who was the office manager, probably plotted this scheme. We've got Keith Nix, he was the foreman. We've got Terrence Nix, the dump truck operator. You got to be kidding me. And we have Maurice Daly, the backhoe operator. Unbelievable. Exhuming bodies illegally and then reselling the plots after dumping them. Let me go to phones. I'm going to Alexis next. Alexis, thanks for calling Garrard McClendon Live. What's your comment, Alexis?
This is unconscionable and sacrilegious. It is disgusting. I have a mother, a father, I have a grandmother, grandfather, aunt. I have my husband out there at Burr Oaks. I have a nephew out there. All of our family is out there. We've had plots there since 1946. First, I would say maybe they should let these people go and come out there so that they can meet the crowd. But then I don't think that I would want to be there because I don't know what would happen to them. But I do know this, that on Sunday I'm trying to get together with as many people as we can at Beth Eaton Baptist Church at about 2 o'clock, because we need to call in attorneys. We need to call in some people to help people through a second grieving process. But most importantly, some people that are going to help us hold these owners responsible.
Alexis, thank you so much for your call. You know, Monica, in many cases, the owners could be absentee. So, you know, should the owners have paid better attention to this?
You know, I'm going to choose my words carefully here. I realize it's hard to believe, you know, that they don't know anything about it. But, I mean, I guess being in Arizona, running a company in Illinois, you know, maybe some things will fall through the cracks. Yeah, absolutely. And these are some big things. These are big issues. Serious. This is huge. Fiduciary, you know, everything. No trust. You know, everything is just went haywire. That's right. You know, and it's the human tragedy. I'm going to go to Brian next. Brian, thanks for calling Garrard McClendon Live. Brian, what's your comment?
Oh, hey, Gerard, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. Just trying to get through this.
Right. Yeah, I have auntie and two cousins out there. I had to inform my uncle this morning because he didn't know nothing about it. And my question is, when they was dumping the bodies out in the cemetery, what happened to the coffins? Was they reselling them to the funeral homes? Because there are only certain funeral homes that deal with Burr Oak Cemetery, for example, like A. Rayner, Gatlin, and A.R. Lee. I want to find out part of the investigation.
Great question, Brian. Thanks for the call. Monica.
No, they were not. I will never believe those funeral homes were rebuying those caskets. Emphatically, no, no, no.
And so no refurbishing or rebuying of the caskets, and the funeral homes were not responsible for the reselling of the plots. That's strictly on the cemetery.
Exactly.
Okay. Final thoughts, Monica. Talk to me.
You know, I'm just really thankful that you gave me the opportunity to speak with you tonight. You know, this is such a horrible, horrific, unfortunate, unprofessional event. And it's going to be hard on the families. Like some of the callers mentioned, they have to grieve all over again. You know, and people are going to have to understand and be understanding with them. They're church members and family members. You know, understand and listen to them. Because, I mean, even if it was 10 weeks ago or 10 years ago, or maybe even 20 or 30 years ago, you know, just go ahead and be as supportive as you can. And, you know, just stick together. I believe in prayer. So I'm going to encourage them to pray.
There we go. Monica Vernette Gray, thank you for being on Garrard McClendon Live. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
All right.